This is the Hayes Realty Real Estate Podcast. Hayes Realty is a team of former Big Five banking foreclosure specialists committed to helping homeowners win in the real estate market. Their knowledge of the foreclosure banking industry, combined with their deep understanding of the Southern California real estate market, have enabled them to meet the needs of many homeowners facing foreclosure. Here's the host of your show, Emmett Hayes.
Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. You know, we real hyped today. We just found out that iHeartRadio picked up our podcast. So, you know, we appreciate everybody out there listening and, you know, commenting and, you know, emailing, calling with questions and all that. We appreciate all of that. You know, that's what this is about, is education. We want to give this good game out, and we just glad that everybody's been real receptive. And you know, we kind of turned up. We on iHeartRadio now, so you know you can catch us on that. But anyway, today we had got a interesting email from a listener. And, you know, they just kind of said, hey, you know, why don't you expand on that quote, "It's not your fault, but it is your responsibility." We want to expand on that today. It's not your fault, but it is your responsibility. You know, we all know the times that we're in right now with this pandemic. It had nothing to do with us, per se. I mean, it's not no one person's fault that this happened, but it happened. So, you know, it's our responsibility to figure out how to navigate through this. We can't just sit back and do nothing. So, you know, I give an easy example. Everyone has been late to work because you've been stuck in traffic due to a car accident. Or, you know, if you're in LA on that 110, it could be as simple as a couch is in the middle of the freeway taking up 1.5 lanes, and it's got everything backed up. People, you know, jumping from lane to lane, trying not to hit the couch, got traffic backed up. Now, it's not your fault that there was an accident on the freeway, or it's not your fault that somebody dropped their couch off the bed of their truck and left it, and now everybody's, you know, jumping around, dodging it, causing traffic back up. None of that's your fault. However, it doesn't change the fact that you were late for your own meeting and presentation at work. Still got to take responsibility, right? Don't nobody want to hear traffic was backed up or something was in the middle of the road. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. So you got to take responsibility. So similarly, many homeowners and small business owners are facing a daunting challenge through these uncertain times. Circumstances far beyond our control have threatened people's livelihoods. What's a small business to do when they just opened up a couple months ago and now they're being told they got to shut it down due to the pandemic? You ain't got no control over that. The only thing you can control is how to navigate around it, how to figure out how to keep generating some income. Same thing with a homeowner. You've been told you can't go to work, stay at home. So you was laid off temporarily, no money. It's not your fault, but it is your responsibility to be well informed of the options that you have. And that's the key, being well informed. As soon as this pandemic stuff started happening and I started seeing how, you know, people were getting laid off from work and whatnot, from my previous experience as a foreclosure specialist at one of the Big Five banks, I already knew they finna start pushing the forbearance program. So I immediately got on all platforms and let it be known, hey, you got an opportunity for a forbearance program, but there could be some repercussions. Just giving out all game. That's what it's about, being informed. So as a homeowner, you got to know, okay, it's not my fault that they told us we had to stay at home and I got relieved of my job, but it's definitely my responsibility to make sure that I'm able to keep my house. And if I can't keep my house, I need to know what the next steps are. It's your responsibility.
And now a short word from our sponsor.
What do you do when life takes an unexpected turn for the worse? Where can you turn when everything you have worked hard for comes crashing down and your title no longer serves as your identity? In Licensed to Live, Dr. Jarrett offers sound advice to aid those who, like him, have been under attack from medical boards, certification agencies, hospital systems, legal systems, or the public at large. From insightful coaching on how to handle the initial assault upon your character to proven tools for effectively resetting your life, Dr. Jarrett will help you turn your tragedy into triumph, no matter your occupation. You can get your award-winning copy of Licensed to Live, a primer to rebuilding your life after your career is shattered, at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, your finer book retailers, and you can get an autographed, personalized copy at licensedtolive.com. Emmett Hayes III Coffee Company, EH3, specializes in selecting 100% Arabica coffee beans from distinct coffee growing regions across the globe. EH3 Coffee Company offers an exclusive brand of organic coffee beans and blends. All coffee products are craft roasted to perfection, which yields consistency and quality, taste, and optimal flavor. EH3's quest is to create an evolutionary coffee experience for every single customer, every single time. Get your coffee today at emmetscoffee.com. That's EMMITTSCOFFEE.com.
This is Dr. Jarrett Patton. You are listening to the Hayes Realty Real Estate Podcast.
A lot of times when things happen beyond your control, some people tend to just sit back and be reactive and just react to everything that's thrown at them and just try to figure it out versus being proactive. Those that are proactive, they come out of the pandemic in a better situation. Yeah, I know you kind of think, how's it going to be better when they don't have no job? Well, that's because if you are well informed, then there are opportunities available to you to keep you going and put money in your pocket. They out there. That's what happens when pandemics happen. You get some other opportunities. You just got to be educated about them and you got to do them. It's not going to be easy. A lot of times it's paperwork, all those things that, a lot of people just say, I ain't going to do it. I'm cool. When all you needed to do was just do it. And then you really would have been cool. Yes, we are in tough times, but you have to be able to block out all the noise and put together a plan for you and your family. Because in the end, it's all up to you on how you come at it, this uncertainty. There's going to be some opportunities afforded to you. Take advantage of those opportunities. It's not your fault, but it is your responsibility. I also say, it's not your fault, but it is your responsibility because a lot of people are realizing they spend too much money each month and not enough saving. So, hey, in a time like this, you realize, okay, it's not my fault. I had to stop working. But as I'm looking at things, when I don't work, these bills really, really add up. And some of this stuff is unnecessary. So now you're in the mind frame of, okay, well, I can cut this bill out. And now you're saving money. So it's your responsibility to understand that some things may need to change. And all that came about because of change in your normal, everyday work life. Other people realize that, because all this happened, I'm not making no money. And I see that I need to make a certain amount of money every month, regardless of anything that happens. I need to make a certain amount of money in order to continue this lifestyle. I think I'm living above my means. And then people make changes. So there's positivity that comes out of uncertainty when you're in the right mind frame. Some people gonna come out of this uncertain times with a new business venture that they've started simply because of the pandemic, because of the stay-at-home order. They created a new business and realized they may be onto something. So in life, when things beyond your control happen, it may not be your fault, but it is absolutely your responsibility to maneuver in the right way so that it doesn't affect you as much as it can. And that's what today's episode is about. It's not your fault, but it is your responsibility. And we telling people it's your responsibility to still keep things intact, in order, figure out a plan, be knowledgeable about what you're doing, and stick to the script. Just stick with it. We hope you take heed to what we're saying. It's really about taking responsibility, taking control of your life, even when things are happening out of your control. It's not your fault, but it is your responsibility. Keep pushing, everybody. Stay strong. We're going to make it through all of this. Until next time, thanks for tuning in.
If you need any assistance with your real estate needs, please give Hayes Realty a call. Whether it's going through foreclosure, have a notice of default assigned on your property, or you need to short sell your house, or maybe you had a death in the family and you need to sell that family member's house, give Hayes Realty a call. 1-800-217-0034.